Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hat-Trick Lounge. It's been a hot minute since we've been on here. And we've had a lot. The international break is coming to a close. We won't be talking a lot about it, but we've had a big change in some managers and some juicy news that we'll get to towards the end. But first, let's just talk about this upcoming game week in the Premier League. Leicester versus Chelsea. Who do you guys think will win? I'm up to Chelsea 3-0, 2-0, around there.
I feel like, they'll probably get a clean sheet. Leicester have been, maybe not as well off as they have been, last season and the season before, but they are still a very good team. Chelsea will be challenged, but maybe a 1 or 2-0 win Chelsea.
As Nikhil said, I think that Chelsea have got this in the bag. Again, a clean sheet. Leicester, they are a strong team. They do have potential. However, Chelsea is just the better team in general.
I don't think Chelsea will keep a clean sheet. They conceded against Burnley.
But
and Leicester are a good attack. No matter their problems this season have been defensively.
Okay, yeah.
I think they will be able to score.
Yeah, but I got to keep the faith in it. Really.
Leicester's form has been so bad, bro.
Yeah, Chelsea had one bad game. Leicester had bad.
Exactly. Pardon?
Yeah, Chelsea just had one bad game.
Exactly. Leicester is coming off of a streak of bad games.
Hang on, let's have a look at Leicester's last few games. Okay, yep, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss.
That's not that bad.
12th in the table at the moment compared to where they finished last season, which was 5th.
Yeah, they even below Mbappe in Tottenham.
Yeah, come
on. Do you mind telling me who the 2 wins were?
Man United and Brentford.
Man United.
Whoa.
Man United, yeah, they beat them 4-2, was it?
Man United haven't been
the 2 wins were the 2 oldest games, right?
No. So in their last 4 games, they beat United, then they beat Brentford, then they lost to Arsenal, and then they drew.
Okay. Arsenal in this day and age, not a good look.
Honestly,
said, bro.
And Ryan, your team are currently 11th.
Hey, bro, I don't want to talk about it. They're still doing better than Leicester. It's okay.
Better than Leicester.
Okay, listen. Arsenal have been in really good form recently, innit? So, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them to maybe give Liverpool a bit of a challenge, but we'll see, innit?
Fuck, did we go to Liverpool? What? Nikhil, you're always trolling. We're not done. We're not done with Chelsea. I want predictions all around the board, starting with Sparsh.
We just get a prediction, okay, Sparsh? You can be quiet.
I'm gonna go for 3-1 Chelsea.
Wow, good. That's a good prediction. I'd go for. I think it's gonna be a 2-0 win for Chelsea. I think Leicester do have a good attack, but I think Chelsea's defense is stronger. And
I'll back what Karan said. 2-0 Chelsea, and then Reece James double as usual.
I don't rate Reece James.
I mean, Ryan, what about you?
I give up Karan. I reckon it's going to be close, but then Chelsea will get a goal in the first half and a goal in the second half, I think. And then Leicester will score.
I'm gonna say Mason Mount the brace. It's gonna be 2-goal difference. I haven't made my mind up on 2-0 or 3-1.
I just want Hudson-Odoi to score from the FPL team.
If Mason Mount was our age, I would let him hit.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Exactly.
They don't believe me.
Yeah.
Mate, Chilwell is clear.
Nah, Mason Mount is way better, bro.
Nah.
When his hair's actually proper, his hair is so much better.
Nah, Chilwell, 100%.
Bro, Chilwell is kind of like, what's the word?
Greasy?
Did you say greasy?
Thomas, what are you trying to say?
Bro. I'm saying Mason Mount is better than Chilwell off and on the pitch.
How are you? Okay. What the hell is
this?
Okay, we're a bit off topic. Let's go to Liverpool Arsenal. Both of them are looking very good. Liverpool's off of not the best game, but Arsenal definitely are looking very good. And Liverpool has quote unquote the best player in the world. Who's winning this one?
Well, an interesting stat for you. Arsenal have actually picked up more Premier League points in 2021 than Liverpool, 61 to 58.
Wow.
More what exactly, sorry?
Premier
League points.
When was the last time you guys won at Anfield?
Yeah, that's the... Ryan, when was the last time you won?
Hi, bro.
Uh,
My bad. I'll keep quiet.
Bro, Ryan supports Everton. Like, you guys can't blame him, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you can
but
blame
it's
the
not-
Chelsea.
it's
Everton
not-
actually have
like-
more trophies than a lot of clubs.
That's true. Everton have won more trophies than people have expected. I'm picturing on like the top 10 or top 5 leaderboards for most trophies won in England.
Yeah, I think Dixie Dean, in terms of like, has the record in terms of most goals in the Premier Division. I think
no
16.
one gives a shit.
A lot
Right?
of good people and like a lot of good players and underrated players have started off at Everton.
Yeah, but then they realized it's
Who?
and they left.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
no, they
Rooney.
realized they had better potential, so they moved
Wait.
clubs.
Wait,
Yeah,
Ryan,
exactly,
Ryan.
'cause Everton's
I'm asking who? Like Wayne Rooney.
Rooney, Pickford now, which we will get
Pickford
into later.
started-
He didn't start off at Everton. He was Sunderland.
He started at Sunderland.
Hey, bro, it's the same thing, innit? Same difference. You got famous at Everton. Most people
That's
get famous
true,
at
that
Everton
is
and
true.
then move.
Okay, so moving back to Arsenal Liverpool, yeah, Arsenal have had a horrible record at Anfield in the last 3-4 years. Like every time you go to Anfield, we get absolutely destroyed, barring last season. So, but I think form-wise, both teams are in good form except the last game for Liverpool. But I think at this point, I can see Liverpool winning this one.
I feel like
Wasn't it 3-1 to Liverpool last season at Anfield?
yeah, but considering the previous seasons we lost like 4-0 and 5-1, 3-1's not terrible.
Arsenal also beat Liverpool last year at
Yeah.
Anfield.
Wait, Sparks, remind us of who scored?
The what?
Remind us of who scored when we beat you 2-1. It was Lacazette and one other guy.
That was 2 years
Oh,
ago.
some useless fella.
Oh, Reece Nelson. Yeah, cool.
Hate that person.
Who do you guys? I think. Look, Arsenal is on very good form, and they're definitely coming up. But I don't think form can negate the fact that Liverpool has substantially better players.
Yeah, but if you look at
Also-
Liverpool, you have 3 big injuries in this. Who's it?
Robbo.
Mane is apparently like made a significant amount of progress. He may be in line to play.
Yeah, Partey's back for Arsenal as well.
Yeah.
No, we have a full squad except for Xhaka.
Xhaka's not in a full squad. He's not in a full squad.
That's what I'm saying. We have a full squad except for Xhaka.
What about Liverpool? Who's the other injury for Liverpool?
Mane,
Henderson?
Robertson.
No. Right. Fuck.
Fun podcast, guys. Wait, who is it? Let's start. Can you please say the name?
I didn't realize Robertson was a shit.
It was Mane, Robertson, and somebody else. Not Henderson.
It was Mane Henderson. Henderson got injured.
Let's have a look.
Hey, Hendo. So they're gonna be down a lot of stability.
Yeah.
Liverpool have 8 players who are injured. Milner, Keita, Firmino, Joe Gomez, Curtis, Elliott, Mane, and Henderson. Yes, and Robertson. Yes.
Oh god. Okay. I mean, Tsimikas is also very good. So.
Yeah, true. But then again, we've got pretty good strength at left back. We've got Tierney and Tavares.
Can only play one, mate.
Yeah, I know.
I'd go with
but
Tavares. I'd go with Tavares.
I don't know, to be honest. I feel
Now,
like
because Tavares
No.
has to be rewarded for his recent form. Tierney has been.
no,
Well,
for
I
sure,
would say-
right?
Yeah.
But think about it this way: who has Tavares played against? He's played against Leicester. He's played against Norwich, and he's played against Villa. Full credit to him; he's been very good. But you need someone with more top flight, like Europe,
Yeah,
like
no, but I think
like English football or Scottish football experience, right?
Yeah.
And Tierney might be the man for the job because he's up against Mo Salah, right? And that is one hell of a task. I don't know if Tavares has got the facilities for that. Although he is very good physically.
I'll just change him on facilities. Okay,
I thought he said fertility, bro. I'm gonna lie to you. I thought we were strictly talking about the fertility of the footballers. I was very confused.
Introducing Tierney, while I agree he's definitely one of the better left backs we've had, and more in the league as well, I would say. But this season he's been so far.
Yeah.
I think it's been too big of a gamble playing him in such a big game, especially when Tavares is being on top form. So I'll play Tavares now, and then you could gradually introduce Tierney back into the team.
Okay. But what about in that midfield too? would you play Lokonga and Partey or Maitland-Niles and Partey?
I would play.
I would go with Maitland-Niles, to be fair.
I think Maitland
He
Niles
was so good against Norwich.
Yeah, he's made a good case for himself. But then again, Lokonga's been generally really good this season as well. So Partey is for sure, and then one of I don't really mind either. There's a case can be
Shouldn't you guys also think of like not necessarily going for youth against such a big team like Liverpool, or maybe go for some people with more experience?
Okay, the thing is, Maitland-Niles, because the way that our pivot works is we have one of the DMs in like the left centre back role when we go forward, which is more what Maitland-Niles can do because he's more solid defensively than Lokonga is. Lokonga we bought more as a Partey replacement for when he gets injured. So playing them two in a pivot has worked previously. If we want like a good balance in our midfield, then I think Maitland-Niles and Partey is the way to go.
I would just like to say that at one point in the season, this wouldn't have even been a competition over who was going to win this game.
Yeah, that's true, to be honest. But I mean, we'll see for ourselves. Anyways, what are our predictions for this game?
I think actually that we may do better than people, Arsenal fans will perceive, because they will hype themselves up to sometimes ungodly extents. So
I don't think there's any Arsenal fans hype them up. We have to stay realistic. We know that the teams we've played are good, but Liverpool's a completely different challenge. So we're not going into this game thinking we're going to easily win. It's going to be a hard game. So that's where you're wrong. I don't think Arsenal fans are hyping themselves up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm obviously excited for the game, and I hope we win, but I don't really know whether we can win.
Yeah, I haven't heard a single Arsenal fan saying that we're guaranteed going to win this game.
No, I'm hoping
Arsenal generally, I feel like as a whole fan base team, tend to like hype things up too quickly, in my opinion. Like,
bro,
I think that's the way that it goes for most football fans.
I
don't
think you're a team that specifically to Arsenal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel certain fan bases are more capable or more to blame than others.
Sposh, shut up.
Liverpool fan base, bro. Have you seen Liverpool's fan base, bro?
You're like, oh, we're getting Mbappe. You sound like Gabriel, bro. You mad?
Let's move on to predictions. Sparsh, what do you think? Actually, no, we're gonna go in reverse order. I think it's gonna be a 3-1. I think Arsenal's form is gonna bag them a goal, but nothing more.
I want to be optimistic. Oh, sorry, Ryan. Go ahead.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be. I think it's gonna be a sweep by Liverpool. Not gonna lie, I think it's gonna be like 4-0.
4-0.
Okay. He's got ambitious.
I think it's gonna be. All right, Nikhil first, my brother. Nikhil, please.
All right. Look, you got to be optimistic, right? I'm not trying to hype up, as Bosch said, because he's going to be like, ha, I told you, innit? But I'm going to go with 2-1 Arsenal, just because I have to put it out there in the universe.
You want Arsenal?
Yeah, he went 2-1 Arsenal. Oh, big prediction.
Yeah.
Alright, bro, like, I think that's a bit too ambitious, not gonna lie. I think the most Arsenal is hoping for is a draw.
Yeah. Unless they pull out a bit of a what's the name? A bit of a sparse tactic and injure Mane, just get their worst player for the best.
If we injure Salah, Liverpool finish.
Yeah, Salah, I mean say yeah.
If we injure Salah, Liverpool is entire. They're gonna get relegated.
Bro, we need to slide tackle that boy.
Yeah. Take one for he'll not take one for the team, he'll take one for the entire league, bro.
Yeah, I know. I think you guys forgot what Mane can do to goalkeepers.
He's already injured. Question mark. You don't need to injure the injured player. That's just toxic.
Bro, you do realize it doesn't matter because we have two really solid keepers that we can rotate. It's just that Ramsdale's been ridiculously good.
Oh yeah. Do you guys want to talk a bit about
Wait, I
would say in terms of the realistic score, I can see 2-1 or 3-1 this game. But I hope it's what Nikhil said in the 2-1.
Yeah. I'm just saying what I hope. But realistically, probably a Liverpool win.
I'm gonna go 3-2 Liverpool.
Okay.
That's a solid prediction.
Let's move into the Butler's latest manager, Antonio Conte. He's won the Premier League before. he won't be able to do it again.
I
What
think.
did he get with his new team? And what are we thinking about their upcoming battle against Leeds?
I
That
think
is it? Wait, sorry. Is it at? Let me just check where it is.
I think it's at
It's at Tottenham.
Tottenham Stadium. Yeah.
Okay, so Leeds have been
Shit.
roller coaster side this season. Sometimes they play so good, and sometimes they play so dog shit. But I think when you go to
They're a bit of an
Tottenham,
on and off team.
I think when you go to Tottenham, you already have that confidence that, oh guys, it's Tottenham. So
I mean, to be fair,
Also-
Tottenham haven't been doing as well as they should be.
Also, Bielsa burnout. That is one thing we have to consider.
So I think while I would hope everybody would want Leeds to win, I still think Conte should and Tottenham should beat Leeds quite
Yeah.
comfortably in this game. If you look at Leeds kind of form, not that Spurs have been consistent either way. They started off the first 3 and then you had Tottenham fans hyping, "Oh, we're going to win the league," and now they're back with it.
Shut your
But
mouth.
even in the 3 games they won, they were lucky to win.
You know, the Man City
Yeah.
was a masterclass, but other than that,
Bro,
Man, yeah,
the
I
Man
think-
City game was just Tanganga. Like, he had Grealish on toast and Sterling, right?
They
He
won
did,
their 1-0 win like against City and Watford as well. Like lucky goals, I would say. Then for against Watford, wasn't it a free kick that was meant to be a cross that went in?
no, it was a Dele Alli penalty, wasn't it?
No, that was a different game. I think Watford, it was a Son goal. A free kick. He meant to cross it in, but there was just an error at the back, and it went in the back of the net.
Oh, yeah. Son scored.
Yeah.
But, no, sorry, I got confused with the Wolves game, which was the Dele Alli penalty.
yeah. Anyway, so I think Spurs should win this. I can see a 2-0 win for Spurs, maybe.
I mean, obviously, as an Arsenal fan, you gotta, like, go against the grain, innit? So, I'll probably go 2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds. What about our fellow London supporter, Thomas?
I think it's gonna be
Ryan, I just said my fellow London supporter. You know what do you
my
say?
bad, bro. My bad.
What?
Now, come on, then if you started, you can.
Thomas.
Alright. I think it's gonna be yeah, I think Leeds are gonna have this in the bag. I think it's gonna be 2. Actually, no. I think it's gonna be 2-2. I feel like it'll be a close game.
Yeah.
I'll go on then. I think Antonio Conte, bro, he's goated. He wins it and bins it. So if he's done it with Chelsea, I don't see why he can't do it with Tottenham. So yeah, I think he wins these. I think he's gonna get a 2-0.
To be fair, it is Tottenham.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for a 1-0 win to Antonio Conte's Tottenham side.
Alright, moving on. The FIA have rejected the review.
Wait, what? Okay.
Two viewers.
Okay, while we're on the topic of new managers, can we touch upon Aston Villa?
Yeah, sure. What do we think about this? I think did all bottom 4 teams get replaced managers? I don't remember the exact number.
No, not Watford. Did Watford? Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, Watford got a manager. So did Norwich, which is Dean Smith, obviously, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Aston Villa.
So Villa have got Steven Gerrard. I think this really sets him up for the Liverpool job because now he gets the Premier League.
Bro, that was a clean fap, bro. Like
Someone
jump right here, bro.
podcast, bro. What the fuck? What is this?
What happened? Did she go?
What do you do, bro?
Anyway, yeah. So I think this sets him up for the Liverpool job pretty well. You know, all he needed now is the Premier League experience. He's going to get that with Villa, although it is yet to be seen if he can stay up. If he can, then that'd be ideal. And then after, obviously, Klopp moves on, they can get Steven Gerrard, and then we'll see a lot more of that sound coming from Spurs' side.
Yeah.
Ideally, rather than Gerrard, I would have loved Julian Nagelsmann, but that's beside the point.
Didn't you literally say last year, oh, Gerrard after Klopp?
Yes, yeah, but then Julian Nagelsmann also.
You literally
Better than
moved to get Gerrard. What's wrong?
Yeah, I Gerrard would be amazing, but like tactically, I think Nagelsmann's just a different breed.
Different breed.
Hey, bro, this Watch wants to have his own opinions, let him have his own opinions. We're in a free country, unlike some others.
We're not in a country of free opinion, bro. We're not in a country of free opinion.
Okay, let's not go into the political side of Singapore.
I don't know what country you're living in, right? We are not in the free.
That's
We are
true.
not in a free country.
That's true. The government here is like a bit iffy.
Speaking about countries, let's talk about France footballers. What the hell happened?
They just be doing a madness every day, bro.
Bro, the Mendy brothers are moving, man.
No cap. Bro, contributing to Prison FC, bro. They just want to be in so bad.
Bro, now Prison FC has like huge competition for the left back spot. You have Furlong Mendy, Benjamin Mendy, and Lucas Hernandez.
Wait, what happened to Furlong Mendy? I didn't realize.
He got accused of like kicking a woman in the face.
Assault, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mendy's are mad, bro. Mendy's are.
The Mendy's are moving, bro, making waves.
Edouard Mendy is next.
No,
Yes.
he's not French though. We're fine.
You know what he is?
Don't
What?
say it. A goalkeeper.
A goalkeeper for
A
Chelsea.
goalkeeper. A goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper for Chelsea.
Nothing else.
Okay,
He's gonna
What
get
do you-
purchased by PSG, and then he'll be that.
this information was.
Oh my god, that was a good one.
This information was disclosed very publicly. Do we think these cases should be treated a lot more privately, or should they be publicized, blasted out to the world?
Well, I think the issue is not a privacy issue. It's just that, well, privacy, yes, but it's just that since there's any celebrity, not just footballers, when anything happens to them, you know, the media is going to be following them, and
Yeah.
it's going to be made public eventually. Like, it's so rare for such a huge event to happen in a celebrity's life and it to be quiet. You know, that's so
I'd
rare.
say it's beneficial for the general public because you're kind of showing them that these laws are important and will be enforced no matter what. So
Yeah.
kind of-
It shows you that even if you're a footballer, it doesn't matter. You're still, you still have to abide by the law.
Yeah, I agree. I just only think it should be maybe with substantiated evidence, not just. I'm not saying any of the Mendy cases. I haven't looked into it, but if some random Mendy, so some random ass, like OMG guys, I saw Ronaldo killing someone,
Yeah,
bro.
but it can.
one thing about footballers not being above the law: Messi and Ronaldo for tax.
Messi literally had a lawsuit, or not a lawsuit, but he had to go to trial.
Yeah, I know.
Sure.
Look at what they had to do. Nothing.
Yeah, that's because of Spanish law. It doesn't matter if you're a footballer or not. That's just Spanish law, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but sometimes, like Thomas is right. Again, I have not looked in depth into the cases, but sometimes if any acquisition is made without any substantial evidence, it can negatively impact the reputation of the footballer. Like if, for example, if somebody just made up just for the headlines, and
Yeah.
you might believe it.
I think that stuff should definitely not be as publicized as some other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it just paints an image of some footballers that's like they don't have discipline outside of their footballing lives, which is something that may be like detrimental for people that like look up to these people, like these players. Because I remember when I was younger and I used to watch, like, Neymar was like one of the first players I started watching, and then I learned about his like party habits and stuff like that, and I was like, do I really like this guy? And some of the stuff that gets publicized isn't really nice, and I mean it also has its toll on the public. Just seeing like the people that they watch regularly like do these sorts of things, even though they're supposed to be footballers and have discipline and whatnot.
But imagine people who looked up to Foden and Walker during COVID.
I don't think anyone looked up to Phil Foden.
Yeah,
There are a lot of people who look up to Phil Foden, bro. You need to chill out, bro. There are a lot of young kids who now look up to Phil Foden based on like the things he's done at his age.
Yeah, but you can't forget Guardiola said he's better than Messi as Italian.
It's just that good, bro.
That's a bit mad, bro.
I think the only reason kids would look up to Foden is because of that trim that he got at the Euros.
That trim is iconic.
Well, I think we've talked enough about this. Let's go back to Spain and Barcelona. Xavi is back, and so is now Dani Alves too. He's getting the band back together, isn't he?
But one of the main things that Xavi has recently implemented is like some discipline, which is similar to some of the things we've seen at the Chelsea camp. I remember how Lampard had like fines and stuff. I think Xavi is doing a similar system, and I remember like when Barcelona had their glory days, which was a lot of their history. They had like really good discipline within their club, which made them like very good professionals, which in turn made them very good footballers. Could we see the rise of Barcelona again, or do they just not have enough raw talent in their squad?
I think we can see them, get back to their real state. But I don't think you do that by getting old players. Getting Iniesta, in my opinion, have they gone Iniesta or they're trying to?
Dani Alves.
By the way, love that. But trying to get Iniesta and getting Alves, I do not think that's the way to go. I think you need to be investing in youth players. Okay, you got to take an L for a couple of years. It happens, and then just get him in the future. You should not be getting old players that come on. I think Iniesta's value is like $500,000.
I think Alves is just for experience. They need a short-term bite back, which I think it is a good move. But I do agree they should. But they just don't have the funds, dude. Xavi has 10 million euros to spend in January, which is not enough. So then, from when you have such a low amount of money, then you have to look at the older players because your young options are gone.
Yeah, so they want to get Thiago.
Yeah, that's the marquee signing they want to make.
Yeah, which is okay. I would not want to sell him, but that's beside the point. They don't have the funds. They don't have the funds as Carl mentioned, right? And La Masia is a good academy, so hopefully over time they get more and more young talents like Fati or Gavi.
Talking about what?
Sorry, talking about marquee signings. Obviously the January transfer window is coming up very soon. And so there might be a lot of business happening, especially with a lot of deals that were looking to get done in the summer that didn't happen. One of which being Harry Kane, who's been looking for a move away and has been really poor this season in the Premier League for Spurs. What do we think is going to happen?
So, what's his contract situation? Does it run out at the end of the season, or is he still contracted? Does nobody know?
I have no clue.
No clue.
I think it's.
I
think he still has another year, right, after next season. Yeah.
No, come on, he has a lot of years left. I think he said
26, I think it is. 25, 26.
Oh, okay. Then it's really Tottenham are really in charge in the here, but it's pretty obvious Kane, even though he hasn't said it, but we all know he wants to leave. Personally, I don't see Tottenham selling Kane or Kane leaving in January. I think it's going to be a summer move. I think he'll finish off this season with Spurs, try to win the Conference League, get the trophy, but obviously failed because they're Spurs. And then he'll be like, "Oh, shitty club, man."
Straight up true, bro. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, I agree. Yep.
In terms of another move, which is
where do you guys think he's gonna go? I honestly, hot take. Harry Kane will go to Prison FC. Something's gonna slip up from the past. Something's gonna slip up from the past. He abused a woman. I don't know. He was racist. Prison FC is coming.
I don't think you can go to prison for being racist. I think that's just a fine.
No, you can't.
You'd probably just get cancelled on Twitter. But at this point, who cares?
Now, apparently, Harry Kane, he doesn't do anything. Apparently, he's a super boring person.
It's Harry Kane, to be fair.
I don't expect him to be ecstatic. But yeah, moving on. Talking about one of a guy who's been a bit wonky. Ole. I think he's confirmed to leave, right?
Confirmed.
Not confirmed.
No, not confirmed. Weird because a couple days before that, rumors were circulating that he's confirmed staying. as the board
Yeah.
of was convinced. Then we saw that he's confirmed going to be sacked. So there's a lot of unclarity on the situation.
I think
The matter of fact is he should have already been gone by now, which he still
it has to do with the second best ball Frenchman manager in the world.
Patrick Vieira.
Zidane.
Patrick Vieira is the best one. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I think Oli will probably.
Oli,
Ollie?
bro, that's the wrong
Ollie?
guy.
Ollie.
Ollie's,
Ollie.
I didn't know Ollie was managing Man U. Damn.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
he's doing a lot.
Jeez, I gotta put respect on the name, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He does physics in the day and then Manny added in the night. Yeah, so Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, or whatever his twat's name is, he should have been sacked already, which he
He should
isn't.
be gone.
Every day wasted from Man United. Look, I think he will be sacked sometime this season. But I don't know about that. One day he will
Only
be.
hope.
No, hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. We
Hopefully
don't want
not.
him.
Yeah, but that's because you don't want them to win games.
Yeah.
To
Look,
be
we've
honest,
already-
what
we've
I can
already
see
spoke-
happening is that Ole will lose the next one of the next games, and then he'll get sacked. Michael Carrick will be the interim manager. They'll try for Zidane. Zidane will say no, and then they'll be in the mud.
To be
Yeah.
fair, that
They're
squad is
already in the mud. They can't really get
You
out
can't-
of that situation.
Demodify.
They'll try to, but they won't.
Do you
be
guys
able
think
to.
Ole will still be in for the pre-winter break?
Yeah, no, I think Ole will be in, I think, until Feb. I think.
Till February? I don't think he'll last that long, but I think he'll get December break.
December break.
realistically, if I didn't want to do well, they should sack him before January. But
Yeah, then they probably look for some signings with the new manager.
Wait, Karen, when do we play United?
I think January 6th.
Second or third, isn't it?
Yeah. No, wait, I'll
Yeah.
When?
December 3rd.
Arsenal, right? Arsenal.
oh, what an amazing day!
December 3rd.
Oh,
What has happened on December 3rd, huh?
Yeah, what happened?
Here, what happened on December 3rd?
I'm just saying, what an amazing day!
No, what happened?
Yeah, well,
why?
what makes it so amazing?
I'm taking in the day, enjoying it.
Guys, I'm here to provide
Oh,
context.
that's the day that Reece
Ask someone-
accepted you, wasn't it?
Yeah. Arch asked his ex out. I wouldn't even call him an
Okay.
ex.
No,
On a
no,
date,
no, no.
the ex said yes, and then on the date, brutally declined him on Christmas. It was rough. You know what? Let's just move on. Transfer rumors. Arsenal need a CM. Let's talk about it.
So, obviously we have Partey going away for AFCON, and I don't want El Neni to play. I mean, El Neni's also going to be at AFCON, but we do need an extra centre mid. I'm not really sure who we could get, but I'm interested in Houssam Aouar. Obviously, he's been a target of us for a long time, and it would be nice to finally get him.
No, but it's his
Yeah,
brother.
I
I think
think-
that messes everything up.
Arsenal have a couple.
Oh, guys, big news has just come in. Valtteri Bottas has gone second fastest.
Can you
That's
shut
two.
up, bro?
Shut up, man.
Just get out of here, bro.
Okay, anyway,
Bro.
my sincere apologies for that absolute nonsense.
Absolute twattery.
It's a problem. It's a problem that you're having. Anyway, so Arsenal transfers in terms of centre mids. I've heard Isco's name come up. I don't
Please
know.
don't.
Oh, I think he's a bit out of the pay grade.
Yeah,
No, he's not. What do you mean?
No, but he's no longer
He's
good.
below the pay grade.
He's no longer good. Oh, my bad. I'm out of touch.
Arsenal are Frank Kessie. They're going for his name's
He's
come up.
good.
That's
Isn't
a
he,
really
isn't he going to be available on a free?
yeah. And then he will actually. In terms of exits for Arsenal, Pepe looks all set for an Arsenal exit sometime in January
I
or
think AC Milan are interested in
yeah,
aren't
even Crystal Palace. I've heard. Is that no? Never mind. That's for
they?
soccer. Newcastle, Everton, Crystal Palace linked with Pepe as well as AC Milan. Arsenal could perhaps look for a Kessie Pepe swap deal. That'd be good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not too sure whether AC Milan would like give a free agent for a paid player.
No, he's
we
not
could-
in January. I mean,
Oh, okay.
yeah, but still, I get what you mean. Like we can theoretically get him on a free.
Yeah, exactly. We could get Kessié on a free and then sell Pepe to like I don't know Brentford or something in a swap deal with Tony. That would be kind of sick.
I don't think Brentford will stop Tony for Nicolas Pepe.
Yeah, maybe I think
Apparently Pepe like
more because that's so unrealistic. Realistically, would be swapping Salah and Pepe for Liverpool. That'd be more realistic.
yeah, that's more like it.
I agree.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Pickford? I don't remember. Nothing's been confirmed, but
Hopefully he stays. Pickford is one of my favorite players. It would be sad to see him leave from my favorite club as well.
Can you name another Everton player?
Yeah,
Name one.
Coleman.
Coleman's dead, bro.
Bro, you should have named Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Let me make the clear.
Calvert-Lewin as well.
Playing.
Calvert-Lewin is good.
Ryan, do you rate Alex Iwobi?
I
Huh?
don't
I
think.
met Iwobi. It was a
Damari
good
Gray.
experience.
Yeah,
Michael
give me some
Keane?
numbers in this piece. I think Pickford is not the kind of signing Spurs should be making if they want to compete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they
Goalkeeper is not
recently
what they
got
should focus.
Golini as well, so I feel like he could possibly take Larissa's number one.
Yeah, no, but Pickford, man, that just he's always turned up somehow for England, but in the league,
It's like Maguire. It's like he never does well for United, but he's so good for England.
yeah. So Pickford's not who Tottenham should be. Although, please, if Tottenham, yeah, I wouldn't mind at all if they got Pickford. But still, yeah, it's not the one they want. I mean, not want, but like need. It's not the one if they want to compete. I don't think Pickford's the one.
I think if they want to compete, they need to get Mbappe.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Opportunity to get him though, like,
why are people just buying Mbappe, bro? Like actual.
Just buy him. It's not that hard. Just go to the bank and then say we want
It's not like
Gross
PSG
fees,
rejected
bro.
200 million. It's just think of how mad that is. PSG rejected 200 million when they're going to lose him for free next summer.
Yeah, and we all know it's going to go to Tottenham. So,
Yeah,
in
you're
terms
rich.
of another big name, a striker, arguably better than Mbappe, some would say, is Erling Haaland. And
He's a
yeah.
good player, but I wouldn't say he's better than Mbappe.
Out of the World Cup qualifiers, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Erling Haaland to the PL. We've been hearing this on and off rumors of Haaland. We've heard United and Chelsea as the main two, really. Personally, I don't think.
I don't think he's going for either of them, to be honest.
Yeah, didn't Chelsea increase the next club set, like the
We did, yeah. We tripled our stadium ticket price.
for Haaland?
no.
Wink, wink.
I don't know if it's for Haaland, but we definitely did it.
It happened.
For the Russian blood money.
Or just for financial fair play. But realistically, I think Man City will probably be the best destination for Haaland if he wants to win something.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It depends how much they're thinking of developing Foden and when he will become club loyalty.
I mean, Foden's not a natural striker, right? You probably see him as a long-term heir to like, De Bruyne in there.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I think it's just nothing's set in stone for Haaland, so we have to wait and see how it progresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already talked about Ole, but hypothetically, if he was sacked, who would we look at as replacements?
I think Brendan Rodgers would be a good suit. However, in a recent interview he did, he completely rejected the idea and called the interviewers disrespectful for like talking about the United job, especially as Ollie's there. So could that be seen as a sign of rejection, or is it just him refusing to discuss it at the moment?
I don't think that's a sign of rejection. A sign of
Yeah.
rejection would be Varnen's share, which this isn't.
Right.
Yeah, bro, you're right though.
He's not wrong.
By the way, Varn's the one who's going to be editing down the sound.
Oh,
Sorry, Varn, love you.
That's
Anyway.
a good clip as well.
So in terms of rejection, that's a bit wrong. I think it is disrespectful because it's like, you're talking about somebody else's job. It's not even a vacant job, right? It's somebody else's job, and you're also in a job. So I can understand why it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
But again, we've heard rumors of him apparently in a meeting with the board, accepting the job. So I don't know what's going on because we're hearing all sorts of things. I do think he's probably the number one candidate at the moment.
Yeah.
To be fair, like being in a big job also has a lot of the media part of it. So like if you openly talk about another job, that kind of ruins your media presence and how they
unless
think
you're
you. Yeah.
lower, right? Because that's what I was thinking. It would be a hard one to take for Leicester fans seeing Rodgers leave. After all he's done.
To be fair, that he likes to leave mid season. He did that to Celtic, so.
I mean, it is what it is if he ends up leaving. So
it happens. Do you guys want to add on anything, or should we go to just spit out some news?
Yeah. Go on
News
to the news
section. News blitz.
News BLITZ. Does anyone have a song they want to play? Maybe a hum? No? Can someone please play a hum while I load up the articles?
But you got the wrong type of humming, bro.
Dani Alves back in Barcelona. We already spoke about this. Lampard is out of the race for the Norwich vacancy.
He's already confirmed, man.
These are slow. These articles are from a long time ago.
Ian Smith is already confirmed, bro.
Conor Gallagher was called up to the English squad for the first time. Sorry, I'm looking. Ramsdale and Smith Rowe both started for England. We have an article that says Ole to stay at Man United, which is followed by another one that says Ole to leave Man United. Breaking news: Mendy's been a I'm sorry. Breaking news: Quincy Promes, who stabbed someone. Was it stab?
Stabbed, yeah. Wasn't it his cousin?
I don't
Or
remember.
uncle?
Who stabbed his cousin? Will be prosecuted a year later, but it happens. Lampard has had a finger up his bum. What? Sorry, wrong article. Kim Kardashian and Leeds have joined to help a bunch of refugees from Afghanistan, which is a really good thing to see. And it's just good to see it. Like, I don't care who does it. It could be Jake Paul, and it's still a good thing to see. So that's just really nice to see in the community. And people that aren't really knowledgeable.
I know what you're talking about.
Having a pride flag. Oh, illegal transfer. The Arthur and Pjanic swap deal has been bounced back.
That's a bit funny, bro. Like, how do you even make an illegal transfer in terms of football? How does that even happen?
What happens now? Do they send them back or?
They just send them back to their own team.
I'm sure there'll be more info on that later. And to finally finish it off, David Henderson, the person who was in charge of managing Emiliano Sala's flight and everything, has been sentenced to 18 months in jail. If you want to know more about that, we covered it a lot more in our previous episode. But other than that, thank you for listening to the Hat Trick Lounge. Check out our socials, and goodbye.